Hey, Patriots fans. The excitement around New England has been nonstop lately, and there is so much to unpack about the current state of the team and what lies ahead. One of the biggest stories capturing attention involves a familiar face from past seasons making headlines after being released, stirring speculation among fans about whether a return to Foxborough is in the cards. Matthew Judon, who once commanded the edge and consistently disrupted offenses during his prime with the Patriots, is back in discussions after the Miami Dolphins decided to part ways with him. Naturally, this raises the question, does it make sense for New England to bring him back? Or is this more of a nostalgic storyline than a practical roster move? Judon's time with the Patriots in 2021 and 2022 was nothing short of electric, with fans recalling his game-changing sacks, relentless pursuit of quarterbacks, and overall presence on the defensive front. But the reality today paints a more complex picture. While memories of dominant performances linger, evaluating the current roster and Judon's recent seasons shows that the decision isn't as straightforward as revisiting past glory. Over the last couple of years, Judon's production has been inconsistent at best. The 2023 season was riddled with injury setbacks that limited his effectiveness, and as 2024 began, his impact on the field had noticeably declined. Even during his stint with Miami this season, he saw a significant number of snaps, but failed to generate the influence expected from a player of his caliber. Across 13 games, he recorded only 19 tackles, with just one tackle for loss and no sacks despite being on the field for more than 300 plays. For a player whose role is centered around creating pressure and disrupting offensive schemes, those numbers are a clear sign that he is not performing at the elite level he once did. Advanced analytics reinforce this reality, with grading metrics positioning him near the bottom among edge rushers across the league. His run defense has also been underwhelming, showing that while he still possesses experience, the physical tools and consistent production that made him a game-changer are no longer as prominent. At 33 years old, the window for Judon to replicate his peak is narrowing, and any decision to bring him back requires a careful weighing of potential impact versus sentiment. Looking at the current Patriots rotation, the team already has promising contributors handling the edge. Players like Elijah Ponder and Anthony Jennings have established themselves as reliable components of the pass rush rotation, each bringing unique strengths to the table. Ponder has delivered impactful plays despite limited snaps, particularly when it comes to generating pressures and being effective in critical moments. Jennings, on the other hand, excels in run defense, showcasing consistency and dependability that the coaching staff values. Meanwhile, Caleb Chasson has emerged as a young talent capable of stepping into high-pressure situations and producing results, while Harold Landry continues to provide steady output as a cornerstone of the edge rotation. Adding Judon into this mix doesn't necessarily elevate the unit. In fact, it could disrupt the balance that the team has been cultivating. The Patriots have shown that developing younger talent and maintaining a cohesive rotation can yield better results than relying on a veteran whose best seasons are behind him. Beyond individual performance, the overall strategy for roster management in the NFL emphasizes maximizing each position with players who can deliver consistent contributions. While seeing a former star in New England's colors again is appealing for fans and brings a wave of nostalgia, the practical implications of roster allocation are significant. Judon's salary is manageable, but the opportunity cost is high when considering the alternatives. A roster spot committed to a player with declining metrics could limit the team's flexibility and hinder the development of younger edge rushers. Furthermore, the Patriots' position on the waiver priority list complicates matters. Even if the team wanted to claim him, there is no guarantee they could secure him if other franchises are interested. These are the factors that teams must weigh carefully when considering veteran acquisitions late in a career, particularly when preparing for playoff contention. Analyzing Judon's trajectory highlights the gap between past dominance and current form. In 2022, he posted 15.5 sacks and was widely regarded as one of the league's elite pass rushers, capable of changing the outcome of games almost single-handedly. However, injuries and transitions between teams have taken a toll, and the following seasons have been marked by inconsistency. His brief tenure with Atlanta, followed by Miami, illustrated a downward trend in productivity, and watching him play this year reveals moments where he struggles to match the speed and agility of younger defenders. For a team like the Patriots, where every second of quarterback pressure can be decisive, delays and missed opportunities are costly, and Juden's recent performance does not instill confidence in his ability to alter the course of games as he once did. The Patriots' defense, particularly the pass rush, has faced its own challenges this season. Early in the year, the team led the league in sacks during the first few weeks, signaling strong potential. However, as opponents adjusted and injuries impacted key players like Milton Williams, the consistency of the pass rush has wavered. Williams, despite missing games with an ankle issue, remains one of the most disruptive elements on the defensive line, and his absence has exposed gaps that the current rotation has not entirely compensated for. Christian Barmore has contributed solidly, but the pressure metrics indicate that he has yet to match early expectations, leaving the unit vulnerable against teams that can neutralize edge threats through double teaming or strategic blocking schemes. The rotation, anchored by Landry, Chasson, Ponder, and Jennings, has provided a balanced approach, combining experience, specialization, and emerging talent. Yet sustaining this production under playoff-level pressure remains a central concern. Strategically, the Patriots must focus on long-term solutions while addressing immediate needs. Draft opportunities and player development provide avenues to reinforce the edge rotation with younger athletes capable of making an instant impact. Even high-profile free agents like Juden require careful consideration against the opportunity cost of allocating a roster spot to someone with limited upside. For New England, the priority is building a defense capable of consistent disruption and adaptability, not relying on the allure of past heroics. The edge rusher position is too critical for the team's playoff aspirations to gamble on sentiment over current performance, and the coaching staff's approach must reflect that reality. At the same time, fans can cherish Juden's contributions during his prime years. The memorable sacks, game-altering plays, and dominant presence are part of the team's recent history and offer plenty of moments to revisit. Yet the present demands an objective lens on performance, with players like Landry, Chasson, Ponder, and Jennings showing that development, health, and reliable execution are the pillars of success. Every snap, every rotation, and every adjustment in real time contributes to the overall efficiency of the defense. And the Patriots' leadership has to weigh sentiment against strategic necessity when making roster decisions that could impact playoff outcomes. As the season progresses, the focus on New England's defensive line intensifies, with each snap taking on greater significance as the playoffs approach. The Patriots have been navigating a delicate balance between veteran presence and emerging talent, and the effectiveness of the pass rush remains central to the team's success. Players like Harold Landry have been pillars of stability, combining pressure generation and run-stopping ability to anchor the edge rotation. Meanwhile, Caleb Chasson has shown flashes of breakout potential, capable of capitalizing on offensive mistakes and turning small advantages into game-changing moments. These two, alongside Elijah Ponder and Anthony Jennings, form the backbone of the rotation, blending experience, specialization, and youthful energy. Their performances highlight the importance of depth and reliability over nostalgia, particularly when evaluating roster decisions for high-stakes games. The absence of Milton Williams has had a ripple effect across the defensive front. His ability to collapse the pocket and command attention from offensive lines creates opportunities for the edge rushers to make plays, and without him, the pressure on the rotation intensifies. Christian Barmore has stepped into a larger role in Williams' absence, yet the numbers indicate he has not consistently matched the level of disruption the Patriots had hoped for. The reduced pressure has allowed quarterbacks more time to survey the field, shifting the burden to the edge players to generate consistent impact. The rotation's performance underscores a broader theme. A defense is only as strong as its depth and adaptability. Injuries, rotations, and matchup-specific challenges all contribute to fluctuations in effectiveness. And the Patriots coaching staff, must navigate these variables carefully to maintain competitiveness. Strategic planning becomes even more critical as the team evaluates its next moves. Drafting young, athletic edge rushers offers a sustainable path forward, providing immediate contributions while building for the future. The Patriots have the opportunity to select players capable of winning one-on-one matchups, maintaining pressure, and adapting to different defensive schemes. This approach emphasizes long-term growth and ensures the team isn't over-relying on veterans whose prime years are behind them. Even if high-profile free agents are available, the team must weigh immediate appeal against long-term benefit. By investing in youth and development, New England can create a consistent, high-impact pass rush capable of performing under the pressures of playoff football. The rotational strategy has been a point of focus throughout the season. Balancing snaps among Landry, Chasson, Ponder, and Jennings has allowed the Patriots to manage fatigue while maximizing effectiveness. Each player brings unique strengths. Landry delivers reliable pressure and tackles for loss. Chasson exploits mistakes and rises to challenges. Ponder capitalizes on limited opportunities with high efficiency, and Jennings maintains specialized excellence against the run. The cohesion of this rotation has been instrumental in sustaining defensive competitiveness, even when faced with injuries or opponents' offensive adjustments. Bringing in a veteran like Juden could disrupt this balance, not by lack of talent, but by altering the rhythm and opportunities within the current lineup. Analyzing individual performances provides insight into the challenges the Patriots face. Christian Barmore, for example, has shown moments of brilliance, but has not consistently generated pressure to the level needed for high-stakes matchups. His low sack totals and sporadic impact highlight the difficulty of maintaining elite performance without the support of complementary pieces like Williams. Meanwhile, the synergy between edge rushers and interior linemen remains crucial. The ability to collapse the pocket and create immediate pressure affects the success of all defenders on the front, emphasizing that one individual's limitations can ripple across the entire defensive scheme. This interdependence underscores the importance of roster depth and strategic allocation of snaps. Beyond on-field performance, leadership and mentorship are critical factors. Veterans in the rotation provide guidance, helping younger players adjust to the speed and complexity of the NFL. Their influence shapes preparation, situational awareness, and overall execution. However, leadership alone does not replace consistent production. Juden's potential return offers experience and a flash of nostalgia. Yet the practical demands of playoff-level football require players who can deliver tangible results. Landry, Chasson, Ponder, and Jennings are actively contributing, demonstrating that a combination of development, health, and consistent execution outweighs the allure of past accomplishments when shaping a competitive roster. As the postseason approaches, the Patriots must consider every detail in the defensive game plan. Opposing teams will exploit any weakness, particularly in the pass rush, where delays or missed assignments can quickly translate into critical plays for the opponent. The coaching staff's challenge lies in optimizing the existing roster, rotating players effectively, and refining schemes to create pressure without overextending contributors. Adjustments will be necessary, whether through targeted acquisitions, in-season development, or tactical rotations, to ensure the team maintains disruption and consistency in high-pressure environments. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe and leave a like. Your support helps us bring you the latest updates on the New England Patriots. And of course, drop your thoughts in the comments. We love hearing from Patriots fans. In a move that has sent shockwaves through the NFL rumor mill, sources suggest the New England Patriots have reportedly signed veteran kicker Chase McLAUGHLin. While the team has not officially confirmed the signing, insiders hint that the move is part of a bold strategy to eliminate one of the league's most unpredictable variables: missed field goals. Not losing on the kick, one anonymous source claimed, capturing the spirit behind this potential acquisition. The Patriots, known for their meticulous approach to roster construction, appear determined to shore up a position that has haunted them in crucial moments over recent seasons. McLAUGHLin, who has built a reputation for reliability under pressure, seems to be the perfect fit for Bill Belichick's unyielding standards. The speculation immediately ignited debate among analysts and fans alike. Some suggest that bringing in a kicker of McLaughlin's caliber could be a turning point for New England, providing the team with a psychological edge in tight games. Others question whether a single roster change at the kicker position can truly impact a squad that has faced multiple challenges across offense and defense. Sources close to the team indicate that contract details remain under wraps, but insiders speculate that the Patriots were motivated by more than just statistics. McLaughlin's work ethic, ability to handle high-pressure situations, and track record of consistency appear to align perfectly with the Patriots' culture of discipline and precision. If the rumors hold true, this could signal a new era of confidence in New England's special team strategy. Of course, the NFL rumor mill is notoriously unpredictable, and until the team issues an official statement, all talk remains speculative. However, the chatter alone has sent fans and pundits scrambling, imagining scenarios where missed kicks become a relic of the past. With McLAUGHLin reportedly on board, one thing seems clear. The Patriots are sending a message that they are not leaving games to chance, and in the high-stakes world of professional football, that is a statement that cannot be ignored. Whether this move will ultimately pay dividends remains to be seen, but the mere prospect of a fully reliable kicker has already injected new energy into New England's camp. For now, fans can only wait, watch, and speculate on what might become one of the most talked-about roster moves in recent memory. That's it for today's update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving fresh and exclusive Patriots news, make sure to subscribe and hit like. We always appreciate hearing your opinions in the comments. See you in the next one, Patriots Nation.